guys to another World War Marvel. As you know, I'm your channel host Adam. Today I have with me again
Sean.
Sean, how are you, dude?
Good.
That's good. Welcome back for another match. Another match of Marvel Crisis Protocol. So what are you bringing today?
I'm bringing the Avengers.
Avengers. That's not bad. You like the Avengers?
Yeah, sure.
I find a lot of people that I play like the Avengers. Well, a couple of my friends that I play, well, Avengers is the core team. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It is like the flagship almost.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe the Fantastic Four and X-Men might also sort of fit into that role, but
I kind of want to make the Spider-Man enemies the
Web Warriors or Spider Foes. Sorry,
Spider Foes. Basically,
yeah.
6. I want to make them
when they get everything.
When they get everything.
Yeah, because you get right now you can get Green Goblin, Doc Ock, and Venom on that list, but Carnage is eventually going to be out. Kingpin also is on there as well.
Scorpion, I'm waiting for him.
Yeah, that would be awesome to see some of those guys too, I think. Well, even Kraven the Hunter.
Kraven the Hunter and
Mysterio is already announced because he's on the card.
Good, and what's it called again? Rhino,
and Vulture. Those would all be good. All be good. Anyhow, so today's match we've already rolled off for priority. You rolled 2 crits, I rolled 2 hits, so he has priority. You chose Extraction.
Yep.
And the card that you drew was Struggle for the Cube Continues. So Cosmic Cubes, so you place 5 Cosmic Cubes using map F. You interact with the Cosmic Cube and you can pick that cube up on the character. And then during the power phase, each character suffers 1 damage for each Cosmic Cube that it holds. Character also gains power equal to the damage that they suffer in said way. So if you have more than 1 Cosmic Cube, say you have 2, you gain 2 power, but you take 2 damage and so forth.
It might go your way because you have a Hulk and he can take a lot of damage.
We'll see. And then you score 1 victory point in the cleanup phase for each Cosmic Cube that you control. So myself, I had Secure, obviously, and so I did Gamma Waves is what I ended up taking.
Which is another good card for the Hulk.
For the Hulk, it is. Actually, I was wanting to try him with Daredevil because Daredevil has like a nice little burst ability that can hit multiple people and stuff. So, I've only used him twice, I think, Daredevil. So this will be my 3rd time.
I haven't even really read his card yet.
Yeah, no, he's pretty fun. So you place 3 Gamma Shelters using map E, and then if you if you control yours, it's 1 victory point. If you control the middle, it's 2 victory points, and if you control your opponents, it's 3 victory points. Okay, and then also during the cleanup phase, if you're not within range 2 of a Gamma Shelter, you suffer 1 damage. So there's a whole bunch of damage from the objectives happening in this one. So it's going to be interesting
from just the objectives alone.
Yeah, absolutely. So with that said, I guess let's show you guys the squads that we're using in today's match. Let's show you the board that we're playing on and get right into the match from there. I should also note, because I did not mention it during our little intro there, that Sean ended up picking 17 threat, correct, Sean?
Yes.
For today's match. So here is my 17 threat squad for today. So I'm playing straight defenders, so the only character that's in my roster that's not a defender is Punisher, but basically it's every other defender that I could field that I have. So there's 9 characters in the Soul Stone for good old Doctor Strange. I don't have them all out because I forgot to pull them out in time, but that's okay. So my squad for today is going to be Wong. Obviously, it is a defender squad being led by Doctor Strange. I have Daredevil over here. I really want to try out his Devil's Deliverance in Gamma Shelter or E-style sort of crisis event, and then Hulk also, who I think would fit really well. So so that's my 17th threat. No Soul Stone on him, so he's just going to be gaining power through rolling shields and Wong basically. So but that is that. My tactics cards for today are 7 Sons of Cinnabus, so I can spend the power if I'm within range 2 of 2 non-dazed allied characters. I may spend 3 power to play this card, and gives them a beam attack. And then I got extreme conditioning where I can spend 2 power to make somebody move along. I'm thinking the Hulk was the idea for that. I got All You've Got, which I think will be really good for Daredevil. I've used it once before on him, and he did some work with it. Then Field Dressing and Med Pack as well. So a bunch of healing, especially when you factor in the healing from Wong and from Doctor Strange as well. And here we go with the Avengers. We do have Cap leading it, obviously. We have Thor, and then Black Widow and Vision, and then off to the side here, Nebula. So that is your 17th threat?
Yep.
Awesome. And then the cards you chose were Thunderwave, which if Thor is within range 1 of Cap, they can both spend 2 power each to play this card. Then while within range 1 of Captain America, Thor may use the Thunder Wave attack once, and line of sight are measured. Range and line of sight are measured from Captain America as well. So it's basically a beam 5, 6 dice. Field dressing to bring somebody back up. Med pack like myself to heal. 1/2 punch, which when an active character targets an enemy character with an attack, and the target character is within range 2 of another allied character, those allied characters spend 1 power each, and you add 2 dice to the attack roll. And Avengers assemble, so everybody who's on the Avenger roster sheet spends 1 power. They can then advance short if they spend the power. So that's really good to get up the board and into a good position for this. So we'll show you the board next. So here we are with the buildings, the layout of the board. So these buildings here, there, and that one over there are all size 5. We have size 2 dumpsters, one there, and one on the back side. We have size 2 trees across the center, size 3 building there. The cars are size 2, and the trucks are size 3. So no size 4 terrain on this board. We have a Cosmic Cube here in the center, and then one up there, and one over here, and then obviously your Gamma shelters here, here, and here. And I'll just start on this side of the board because all my stuff is set up on this side of the board. So yeah, lazy gamer syndrome, I guess. So deployment-wise, I have set up Daredevil over here on my right flank of the board. Wong and Hulk sort of in the center, and then Doctor Strange sort of more off to the left. Where Sean, on the other hand, set up Black Widow and Vision on that side, and Nebula in the center, then Thor and Cap on that side over there. So with that said, that is the deployment and what the boards look like. We will come back with first activations after the power phase and powering everybody up. John, your first activation, round 1, is going to be who?
Will be Black Widow.
Okay, what are you going to do with her? Oh, running up the board!
Running up the board.
To grab that objective. Spending 1 power?
Yes, I'm spending 1 power.
Picking up that Cosmic Cube.
To grab that.
Yep. And Black Widow's second action is going to be another long move, just to move her over this way and hold that objective and stand behind cover of that tree. I guess I have to activate somebody now because I only have 4 characters. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to activate Wong. He's going to take an action first off to meditate, which gives him additional power. That puts him up to 2 power. Then he's going to use Faithful Assistant. Choose another allied character within range 3 of this character. It gains 1 power. This superpower can only be used once per round. So I'm going to put additional power onto Doctor Strange because he needs all the power he can get. And then for his actual second action, he's just going to come up here to this Gamma Shelter. And he's going to just sort of hang tight right there, like so. Nebula's up next for you, Sean. What are you going to do with her?
She is going to move to here.
Just 1 action to move?
Yeah, 1 action just to move, just to...
Sounds good. Yeah, I like it.
Closer to the target.
Yep. Doctor Strange is going to be my second activation for me, and he's going to take his first action of moving up the board by that Cosmic Cube. So he's going to be moving up the board to the other side of this truck, also within range of that Cosmic Cube. He's going to spend 1 of his 2 power to pick that up as well. Second action is going to be coming over here, like so, to contest that center objective. Like so. Okay. Where's your third activation for this round, Sean? You're going to be moving them up the board?
Yep.
Alright, sounds good. Grabbing that Cosmic Cube on the way by, I think?
Yep.
Sounds good.
Move to there. He'll spend a point.
Yep.
Pick up the cube.
Yep. Your second action is going to be what, Sean?
He's going to throw his hammer.
Yeah, so Thor is definitely within range to throw his hammer into Doctor Strange easily. So you spend his second power to do so. Yep. And then, yeah, it's a physical attack. Let's see what you do. You got 3 on there?
Yep.
All right. Let's see what I get. Here we go. So 3 physical defense with Strange. That is a crit and a wild. And here we go with my my crit roll. So nothing. So he's going to take 2 damage, or 1 damage, because you did 3, right?
Yep.
Okay. And then I will, yeah, gain 1 power and the shock condition on him as well. Daredevil's going to be next. He's going to do his initial long movement just to get him to the other side of this cosmic cube. And then he'll just sort of move something like this. Just within one. And he'll spend his 1 power to pick up that cosmic cube. His next action is to just get him to the other side of this tree and also within range 1 of the center objective. Up next is Vision. What are you going to do with Vision?
Vision?
Yep.
I'm going to do a move action.
Yep.
First action.
And so he's just going to be moving up the board. Up there like so.
Yep.
And another one.
Yep.
I'm assuming.
Next action will be a move.
Okay.
Action.
To get up the board again. That should get you basically within range of the center objective.
This one.
Yeah, we can put that back. That's fine. Easier to... Yeah, that's definitely going to get you within contesting range of that center objective. And you do have a power, too, that you can either interact with something and pick up that center cosmic cube, or you could do something else with it as well. We'll see. Also, we forgot to note that Vision is phased during this turn as well. What else are you going to do with them, if anything?
I'm going for the building at
Okay.
Daredevil.
So you're going to spend 1 power to... I think it's... What is it? I can't remember what it's called. But it costs 2 powers. Like trajected or... trajectory or something, I can't remember. But it allows you to pick up a size 3 character or building within range 2 and throw it medium. So you're going to pick up that size 3 building.
Is it character?
Spending 1 power from Vision to do calculated trajectory onto who? You were originally thinking the building, correct? But then you're like, oh, I can do it on characters, so I'm going to do it on who?
I'm going to do it on Doctor Strange.
Okay. And where are you going to move him?
I'm going to move him into...
Throw him into Wong?
Wong.
Okay, so he comes straight back like so. And he will suffer another point of damage from that. And then Wong will need to make a dodge roll. So let's see what happens here. I don't dodge any, so Wong will take 3 damage as well. Hulk is my next activation. What I'm going to do with him is I'm going to spend 2 of his 3 power to play Extreme Conditioning, which allows him to move along during his movement. So I'm going to move him along like so, up the board, and basically contesting that center objective. I still have 1 power left on the Hulk as well as we stand. You are currently phased right now and you have no power on Vision, correct? So with that said, I'm going to do a strike into Vision, which will be 6 dice versus your 2 physical defense.
2 physical defense.
Okay, so here we go. So I do have, at this point in time, 4 with a crit. Here we go, the 2 defense up against my 4 so far. Let's see what you roll.
This is going to be bad.
1 crit. Okay, so add additional die in there. Here's the crit roll for you, nothing, and the crit roll for me is another 1. So you're going to be taking 4 damage on Vision, and I will be gaining no power from that. And then for his last power that he has from the 3, he is going to also pick up the Cosmic Cube in the center. And though I did get a wild as well, I can't push Vision off the center objective because he is phased currently. Cap is up next. What are you going to do with him? Running up the board? I don't think he could reach it on a double move, but he would get close. He might get within range 2, I don't know. But I don't think he's going to be able to contest that center objective. We'll see. First action is to move there like so, and then Sean's thinking of maybe getting in. Yeah, you're not going to be within range to contest, but you'll be within range that you don't take damage.
Yeah.
And you'll be able to bodyguard next turn and such as well, so which is really nice.
Alright.
Alright?
Yep.
Going into the cleanup phase now, I am going to be scoring 5 victory points, so it will be my objective here, the center objective, because you only have Vision that is actually contesting it, as well as 2 victory points from Cosmic Cubes. So that's my 5, where you have 2 Cosmic Cubes, 1 on Thor behind this tree, like so, and then another one on Black Widow back here on that tree, like so as well, or hiding behind that tree as well. And then you also have your back Gamma Shelter that you are securing. So the current score going into round 2 is 5-3 for the Defenders. In the power phase, both Daredevil takes the damage from Cosmic Cube. So does Hulk and Doctor Strange. So they all gain additional power from that. On your side, it is Black Widow behind the tree and Thor behind that tree over there, like so. Thor also took a power in or damage as well in the cleanup phase of round 1 due to the fact that he is outside of range 2 of the Gamma Shelters. Guess, with that said, going in round 2 with good old Defenders first activation. Also, during the power phase, good old Vision is staying phased. You're not going to enhance density on him?
No.
No, so phased it is. I'm going to start off the Hulk with the Hulk, and during a character's activation, I'm going to spend 2 power to play this card, so remove 3 damage from a character or an allied character without a dazed token within range 3. So Wong back here took 3 damage, and I don't want somebody else being thrown into him to suffer more damage and automatically daze him, so I'm going to take heal Wong 3 damage off of him with the Hulk. Let's start off with a strike into Vision. I'm not going to be empowering it or anything else at this point in time. It's just going to be a physical strike into him. Are you going to do anything about that? He is currently phased, so his energy defense is higher. You can rapid phase for 1 power, which will increase your physical defense, or you can have Cap Shield block it as well. It's up to you. So what have you decided, Sean, to do up against Hulk's strike here?
I'm gonna have Cap Shield block.
Okay. So
it costs 1 less.
It costs 1 less, yeah, because if your leadership ability, the first superpower you use in a turn, is reduced its cost by 1.
Bodyguard.
Yeah, it's bodyguard. So it's going up against Cap. You have 4 physical defense.
Yep.
Yeah. So here's my attack roll. I am getting 3 with a crit so far. Here's your defense roll. You are blocking none. Here's my crit roll. So that is a total of 4 going into Cap as well. And because I have a wild on there, I get to push you short after you using that bodyguard. But you do get 4 power from that as well. So with the push, I got to push him away. So I'm just going back on a bit of an angle towards there, like so. Hulk's second action is going to be another strike without the Mystic Empowerment, because I'm choosing not to use it into a Vision. You can rapid phase for 1 power to increase your physical defense as well. So you can go from phase to enhanced density at this point in time.
Density.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm probably going to do that.
Yeah, so you lose a power, but you get 3 additional dice to it, so to your defense, so that's not bad.
Yeah.
Okay?
Power.
Yeah. Alright, so here is my dice roll for my strike into Vision. I have 1 so far with a crit. Here's my crit roll. That is still only 1. Let's see your defense roll, sir. Yeah. Yeah, and your defense roll of 5 dice. You should be able to stop this. You do with 1 wild. You take no damage there. And using Hulk's last 2 power, seeing as how I did no damage with that strike, to do the strongest one there is, choose an interactive terrain feature or enemy character, both size 4 or less, and within range 2, which Vision is, and throw it medium. The superpower only can be used once a turn. So Hulk will be out of power, but I get to throw Vision away and into Captain America. I'm going to be throwing him back like so. I just moved the objective. I'm apologizing about that. Right like so. So he collides with Cap. He'll take a damage, and Cap will need to make a dodge roll as well. Cap, let's see his dodge roll. So his physical defense is 4. Let's see if you can stop some damage here coming in at you. You don't block any. Oh, that's not a good roll at all. So that is a dazed Cap as well. But Cap, because he's sitting on 4 damage right now, gains 1 more power from that. Yeah. With that said, that is a very effective turn for the Hulk. Thor is up next. What are you going to do with him?
First, he is going to move.
Okay, he's going to move. Medium?
Yep.
Okay, let's see where you go. So you're not actually moving, Sean. You're going to be doing for Asgard for 2 of Thor's 3 power. Okay. Gets his free move. Well, not free. He's paid the power for it. But he gets his move, and then he gets to make a basic strike into the Hulk. Yep. And I use 2 power from Doctor Strange to go do Hogarth's Hoary Wisdom on the Hulk when he's defending it up against this 6-die attack from Thor. Let's see what you get for that. Just roll it over there in the open there. It's a little bit easier. Let's see what happens. You don't get any wild, and you only get 1 hit. Man, your dice rolling is not good there. Here we go. I do block it with 1 as well. So you don't even damage me, so I don't get my stagger or anything else like that, which is really good against the Hulk because it limits him. So. Yeah. Trying for a second strike into the Hulk. Hopefully this one will be better. Let's see what you get, Sean. I am not going to do Hogoswary Wisdom. Okay. That is no better, but you do have a crit, so add another die in there. Let's see what you get. Nothing. Okay, so you get 1. I don't block any, so he'll take a damage as well. Long is going to be my next activation for round 2 after the Hulk, and also my second. So he's going to take 2 actions to meditate to gain 2 power, and then he's going to spend those 2 power to do Faithful Assistant, choose another allied character within range 3 of them, and he gains 1 power. The character may be affected by the superpower once per round. So basically what I'm going to do is, we're already sitting at 3 power on Doctor Strange, so I don't need to do any more on him. I think he's good for right now. But I will put a power on Daredevil up there, so Daredevil will also be sitting at 3 power. After that, I'm going to spend 1 of Wong's 4 power that he has, and he is going to do the Vishanti's Blessing, or Vishanti's Blessing, which is choose another allied character, or this character within range 3 and heal it 2 damage or 1 special, heal it within range 3 and heal it 2 damage or 1 special condition. Again, Daredevil and Strange are both in there, so Doctor Strange is just going to be healed 2 damage, taking him back down to 1. And with that said, that is good old Wong's sort of support role done and healing people. Vision is up next for Sean. What are you going to do with him?
He's going to move up first.
Okay. You're going to move up to hopefully get into position.
Yeah, I think I can, actually.
I think you can. I think it's quite doable where you could probably hit all my guys based off of how you threw me and everything else, and the fact that they're all lined up like that. You'll be able to just put your beam straight across and hit all 4 of my characters.
Yeah, basically.
Like so.
So, I'm going to activate Medpack.
Yeah, so that spends 2 power to heal 3 damage.
2 power.
Yeah. And then you take 3 damage off Vision.
Yep.
Okay. Sounds good.
Damage goes by.
Yep.
Then
you're going to do 1-2 punch.
1-2 punch.
So, well, you're going to do your beam attack, right? And you're going to basically, is it beam 4? Is that what it is? I think it's beam 4, which, if you line it up, it's literally going to be coming up down this way, so you hit everybody on my board. So, who are you going to strike first?
I think I'm going to strike first will be Daredevil.
Daredevil? Sounds
7
good.
damage to Daredevil.
Are you going to use 1-2 punch up against him? And spending a power off of both Thor and Vision?
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. You're doing 1-2 punch on Daredevil. I'm doing Hogoswary Wisdom into Daredevil for that extra protection, leaving Doctor Strange on 1 power now. So let's see what happens. Here we go with 7 dice going into a good old Daredevil, which is an energy attack. So you automatically gain 1 power, then you sap for your wilds as well. So let's see what you roll. That is good. You're sapping 2 of my power, and you have a crit in there. So you have 4 so far. And then add another die from your crit. Alright, so 4. Here is my defense roll. I am blocking 3 because blanks count for my defense as well. Here's my crit roll for that as well. It is failure. So I will... you're sapping 2 power from me, so I'm going to take... I'm going to block 3 of your 4 that you're doing to me. So I'm going to be down 1 power, basically. So, because I'll be dealt 1 damage, you sap 2 power. So, yeah. Daredevil is currently sitting on 2 power and 2 damage on him as well. Next attack is going to be into the Hulk. I get 2 dice versus your 5 now, because your 1-2 punch does not carry over. Let's see what you get. That is 2. And the Hulk blocks 1, so he'll take 1 more.
More,
and it saps. And you sap 1 power as well, so I don't get any power from that. Going up against Doctor Strange next, so let's see what you get there. You get 3, and you get to sap as well. And Doctor Strange rolls 1. I'm going to re-roll this with Eye of Agamotto, so I got to re-roll all those. I block 1. So that will gain him a power, and then he takes 2, so your sap will take care of that, and then I gain 2 power and take 2 damage on him as well. Against Wong, your 5 dice versus my 4, because I do get, I am within range 3 of Doctor Strange, so I get 1 additional defense die, so let's see what you get. That is 3, but no sap. So you gain 1 more power from that as well. And I block 2 so far with a crit. I block 3, so no damage from onto Wong either. Alright, so Daredevil, I'm going to interrupt. I should have done this earlier, I think, but so after an attack, targeting this character is resolved, the character may use a superpower. If the attacker is within range 2, I get to make a strike. So I'm using Man Without Fear, using his last 2 power, so it's 5 dice physical, which right now you have 5 dice for physical defense as well, which is really nice. So it is an attack, yeah. So here we go. I have 3 with a crit so far. In your physical defense, you get 5 dice because you are enhanced density at this point in time.
Okay.
Yeah. So you're blocking 1, and then let me see. That is 4. So you're going to be doing. I'm going to be doing 3 damage to you. Okay. So yeah, it takes you down to 5 from 6, and I'll be gaining 3 power from that as well. You are also stunned, so after the attack is resolved, the character gains the stun effect. Vision has tons of power now, so you can throw for 1 power into something, so you should be probably at like 9 power currently. Yeah, you are sitting at 9 power. So who are you going to throw? Because you're going to throw size 3.
Size 3.
You could throw Daredevil into somebody. Or you could throw a building into Daredevil or into Hulk, something like that.
Yeah,
it's up to you.
Is size 3. Right?
It is size 3, yeah. Using calculated trajectory, throwing this building, the Daily Bugle building stand into a Daredevil there. It is size 3, so it will be 4 damage going into Daredevil. So let's see what happens with that. I am blocking 1 so far. I'm blocking 1. So that will be 3 damage, which will be enough to daze good old Daredevil as well. Goes over to me for my next activation. I have 1 character that is not dazed or has an activation token, and that's Doctor Strange, where you have 2. You have good old Nebula and Black Widow over there, so I'm going to pass with Doctor Strange as of right now. So I also dropped the Cosmic Cube fragment, so you can place it within range 2 of Daredevil, or you can just pick it up if you want with Vision, up to you. Cost you a power, but you could do it.
Yes, I think I will.
Okay, so you're going to spend a power off Vision and pick it up.
Yep.
Nebula is up next. What are you going to do with her? She's going to take a move action?
She's going to take a move action.
Okay.
She's going to move...
Basically right up center?
Yep, to the Hulk.
Okay, sounds good. She definitely can do it. There's no issues there. Okay, like so.
Yep, like
sounds
so.
Great. Nebula is going to be striking into good old Hulk. If you get a wild, you do shock him, which will lower his damage output by 1, which you do. Here's my defense roll. I don't have any, so you get to re-roll all your attack dice if you want, so you can re-roll your 3 dice. And
is it all of them?
I think it's any of them. And re-rolling the 3 misses because you can re-roll any number, so you get 2. So Hulk will take 2 damage, and he'll gain the shock condition because of the wild as well. Doctor Strange is up next. I'm going to do a Bolt of Bedevilment from him into Thor. It is 4 energy defense. So let's see what I get here. So that is 2 crits and, or sorry, 2 hits. One of those are a crit. So that is 5 or 2 so far into your 4 energy defense.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see what you get. You're blocking 2 with a crit there.
Yep.
Okay, so roll that crit in there if you want. Alright, that's 3. I am going to re-roll this to try to get more than 3. Okay, because I have Eye of Agamotto, I can re-roll all dice. And I'm not doing any damage to you currently right now, so it doesn't make any difference anyways. So that is still 3, and I get 1 power from that as well because of my shield, so I do no damage to you. Do the same thing again up against Thor. Let's see what happens from here. So that is 2 so far with a crit. That is 2. You're blocking 2.
2.
Okay. I might as well do that again and see what happens. Alright. So still 2, and I gain another power from that as well because of the shield. Putting Doctor Strange up to 5. He'll then spend 4. That's right, 4. To do field dressing onto Daredevil, who is also within range 2 of him. Black Widow's going to be activating.
Yep. I'm just going to...
Move?
Yeah, I'm just going to move enough
to be within range 2 type thing?
Range 2.
Yeah.
Type thing.
Sounds good. Yep. You're no longer controlling that objective, though. Right? Because you got to be within range 1 to be contesting it. Yeah. After moving there, like, so you're going to try to take out Daredevil and do that whole risk-reward type thing.
Yep.
So let's see what you do, because if not, I'm going to have fun with Daredevil. So you have 4 dice up against my 3 at this point in time.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, so you have 2. You have 2. That is enough. Let's see if Daredevil can do something well here. I block 2, so he takes no damage from that. So with you not taking out Daredevil, I get to activate him, and he's sitting on 6 power currently. His big attack is Devil's Deliverance, which is an area effect 2, and it costs 5 power. I'm going to use that to start off, because I got 3 characters within range 2. Thor, Nebula, and Vision. So I was like, all of them are going to be hit by it. So yeah. It's going to be very, very interesting. It's going to be an 8-die attack. And I'm going to use my 6th power to make it a Mystic using Mystic Empowerment, okay? Let's go up against Thor first. Okay? So it's 8 dice. You have 3 mystical defense. I just dropped a die. Let's see what happens. All right. So that is a total of 4, but one of those are a crit so far. So let's see what you get. You block 1. Crit roll, nothing. So you're going to take 3 damage on Thor. And I do get, with that, I do get to push you away from this character short. So Thor is going to come over here like so, and he's just going to be backing off over here. Just like so. I'll do Nebula next. Up against Nebula next, her mystic defense, or mystical defense is 2, so this is... Oh, no, his is 4. His is 4.
He's going to be knocked.
Yeah, so that's... I'm dropping things. Here we go. Anyhow, so that is a bunch. 2 crits. That is 6 so far. Up against Nebula. And then I have 2 crits as well. This is up against Nebula.
Oh.
Yeah, unless you want to do Vision. I really don't care, but I would... Yeah, I would let you know. 2 dice up against Nebula, so let's see what you get. None. So she's going to be dazed as well. Yeah. Up against Vision, let's see what happens to him. It is 8 dice again. I have 2 so far, but I get a crit in there. So you're blocking 3, so it doesn't even matter at this point in time. But I don't even get to push you. For Daredevil's second action, what he's going to do is go play the objective game and jump over here, like so. Yeah. Threatening both those guys. Also, as a note, because I was within range 2 of both Strange and Hulk, they both took a point of damage from the area attack from Daredevil as well. But that puts Hulk up to 6 damage on him, which is good for me because it increases my attacks by 2 dice instead of 1. And then, yeah, it puts Doctor Strange up to 4 damage. So in the cleanup phase currently, I am scoring 1 victory point from here. That center objective is contested, and then I have your backup Gamma Shelter as well, so I'm getting 4 from that, and then I have 2 Cosmic Cube Fragments, so I get 2 from that, so I'm going up from 5 victory points up to 11, because I get 6 at the end of round 2, where you currently have no Gamma Shelters, but you do have 2 cube fragments, putting you from 3 up to 5 victory points in the cleanup phase. Thor, who is also in the cleanup phase, who is out in the middle of nowhere, is going to take a point of damage. He can only take 1 more point of damage before he is knocked out, dazed. And so in the cleanup phase of round 2, he's going to be dazed. He's going to drop the Cosmic Cube Fragment, so I will take that. But you still do score those victory points, which is good, and I will put that out here in the middle of nowhere, so it's going to be harder for you to get it unless you want it. Good thing is, though, you don't take damage at the beginning of the turn in the power phase, but you don't also gain an additional power from him, and he will be able to activate next turn for you, so that's good. So during the power phase, I have powered everybody up. Wong is sitting at 4 power. Doctor Strange is sitting at 3. He gained 2, and he was sitting at 1. But he also takes a damage, putting him up to 5 out of 6 damage on him. Hulk takes another point of damage as well, putting him up at 7. But it also puts him at 5 power. And then Daredevil is sitting at 1 power and 4 out of 5 damage at the back there. Also, on Sean's side of the board, during the power phase, Vision, who has a Cosmic Cube, gains 2 power, but he suffers a damage as well in the power phase, so he is dazed. He also drops the Cosmic Cube fragment. And Vision's Cosmic Cube fragment is going to go right there in front of Doctor Strange, like so. Activating Black Widow first. What are you going to do with her? You're going to move her, take a move action with her? Okay. Yeah. Just getting within range 1 of that Cosmic Cube fragment. Going to interact with it?
Yep.
Okay.
Pick it up.
So she has currently 4 power, so she's going to pick it up. That's 1. Next action with her is going to be another long move, so you can just move right across. You don't need to go around, right? So you know you're within range. Yeah. Yeah. You're going to interact and pick that one up as well?
Yep.
Okay, sounds good. Starting off with good old Daredevil, what I'm going to do is a Mystic Empowered Baton Hook. So it's a range 4 attack, 4 dice, but it's mystical. So let's see what I get here. I get nothing, so don't worry about that. I missed the first time, so let's do it a second time. Let's see what happens. There we go. I got 1, sir. 1. And it's a physical now, so...
Oh, physical?
Yeah.
So that's 4.
Yeah, 4. Yeah.
Alright.
Let's see what you get. You're blocking it, but I do get to push you because of my wild towards the target, which I already have lined up like so. And I'm just going to be pushing Thor like so short, which I need to get him back just a hair. But yeah, like so. Nebula is up next for you, Sean. What are you going to do with her?
I'm going to have her move.
Okay, sounds good. Right back there.
Right back there.
Okay. She can't contest.
No.
But she can strike into people, which is good.
Which is she's going to do.
Okay. An action for Nebula is to do your shock sword assault into Wong.
Yep.
Okay. If that's what you want to do. I'm going to do Hogos Warrior Wisdom. So you have a crit, a hit, and a wild. So let's see what my 6 dice from Wong will dictate. I block 1.
Does Wong have a...
And the crit roll. Let's see what you get from that. That is going to be enough, I think, to daze. That's 4. I've blocked 1. But you do have 2 rerolls at this point in time.
So I'm going to reroll these 2.
Yeah, might as well. Nothing more. So you did 4 to me.
4.
I block 1, so I take 3 and gain 3 power as well. And you are placing her within range 1 of Wong, like so. Wong is now dazed and has 3 damage on him. Ugh. Wong is going to be next for me. He's going to start off by doing the Fishtani's Blessing onto Doctor Strange, healing him 2 damage. So it takes Doctor Strange from 5 down to 3 damage on him. That costs 1 power. Then he's going to do a same thing to himself. Yeah, to himself to heal 2 damage off himself, leaving him with 1. So that's his 2 actions, okay? Now he can do other stuff. So he has Faithful Assistant, which he's going to spend 2 power to give 1 power to Doctor Strange. And then he's going to do that Faithful Assistant again into good old Hulk as well, giving Hulk 1 power. After that, Wong went from having 10 power down to 4 power, because he used 2 for Faithful Assistant twice, and then 2 for using Vishtani's Blessing twice. Once on Doctor Strange to heal him 2 damage, and once on himself to heal 2 damage as well. Where's up next for you, Sean? What are you going to do with him?
I'm going to do the charge.
Do a charge for Asgard, costing 2 power.
2 power.
Sounds great. Charging in after Daredevil like so.
Yep.
Okay, and then you get your strike up against him.
Against.
Yep. And here we go with the good old strike. 6 dice into Daredevil. Let's see what you get. That is a lot. That is 3 with a crit. And you are definitely going to be able to throw me as well, which is nice.
Yep.
Yeah. And that is 4. And this is Daredevil's roll. Let's see what he gets. He blocks 1, so he's going to take a damage. You can throw him before damage is dealt away, so you can get him away from that objective if you are wanting.
He's going to go into the tree.
You just want him to go into the tree, not further away?
How much damage is left on him?
Well, he can only take 1 damage.
Yeah, so when he hits the tree, he's probably going to take 1.
Yeah, but you're going to deal the damage anyways, right, from the attack. So if you throw him away further, it makes it harder for me to come back as well, right? So that's the other thought. And throwing him there like so, where he will become dazed. Spending 1 power that you just gained from Daredevil's beatdown to throw a hammer into Hulk. Hulk has 2 energy defense, so yeah. Sorry, it is a physical, not energy. So let's see what happens. Roll your 5 dice. Let's see what you get. That is 2 crits and 2 wilds, so that's pretty good so far. Let's see. You get 2 more dice in there. Yep. So that is 3 crits, 3 wilds. Ouch! I get my physical defense of a 2, so I'm going to be taking 4 damage from that. I'm going to activate good old Hulk next. I'm going to spend 3 power from the Hulk, because he's sitting at 10 currently, and I am going to Gamma Leap down here. Okay? I want to be within range 2 of the truck, but also range 2 of good old Black Widow. I know there's something that's happening between Black Widow and Hulk in the movies, but at this point in time, they're having a lover spat, and he's going to pick up a truck for 2 using the strongest one there is and throw it at Black Widow. Hulk smash. Truck is size 3, causing 4 damage into Black Widow. Let's see what her dodge roll is. So physical defense.
3.
All right, roll away, sir. Roll away. You block 1. So you're going to be taking 3 damage. Yep. You only take 2 damage, though, because she's currently sitting on 2. She will drop all 3 of her Cosmic Cube fragments. Guess what Hulk's doing? Spending 3 power. And just picking up all 3 Cosmic Cube fragments. And then he gets to move. And then Hulk jumps or moves over here. And then he's just going to move a bit over here and still be within range of contesting that center objective as well. Cap is up next for you, Sean. What are you going to do with him?
He is going to
just move. Yeah.
His activation will be to move.
Yep. Over there like so.
Like
yeah.
So.
Yep. Sounds good. After that, you're doing 4 power, or spending 4 power to do field dressing on Vision. So Vision is back to 5 damage on him, but is not dazed. Second action for Cap is going to be doing a strike into Hulk.
5 dice.
All right, I got 2 physical defense. Let's see what happens. That is a good roll. That is 2 crits, a hit, and a wild. So that's 4 so far. Yeah. Let's see what your crits turn into.
I can push you. I can't push you.
Yeah.
Oh wait, let's go stay there.
Yeah. So you get to add 2 more dice to that. And that is another 2 more. Ooh. So that's a bunch. I don't block any, so that is 6 going into the Hulk. Hulk will grab 6 power from that. That is that for Cap. You get a whole bunch of power on Cap, though, which is really nice. Yeah, let me see. I'm sitting at 17 damage on the Hulk. Not good, not good. I guess up next is Doctor Strange for me. I'm going to do a Mystic Empowerment Bolt of Bedevilment onto good old Vision. So it will be a mystical attack going into Vision. Are you going to bodyguard or anything?
I'm going to bodyguard.
Okay, sounds good. So you cost 1 power right now because it's the first action. So let's see what happens. You have 3 Mystic defense. Actually, I don't think you can block this, can you? It's not physical or energy. Here's my rule for Doctor Strange's attack. I get a crit and a hit. And so that's that. Let's see what you get. You're blocking 1. I am not going to re-roll because I do a damage to Cap, which allows me to push you short. And pushing Cap up like so. Yeah, that's that. Next attack is going to be a Bolt of Bedevilment from Doctor Strange onto Vision. You are currently enhanced density, so you have an extra 3 dice on your physical defense, and you have 2 energy defense, and this is an energy attack. So it's up to you what you want to do.
I think I'll do that.
Okay,
yeah.
so it costs you 1 power to do anyway. So then you have 5 energy defense versus my 4. So let's see. I rolled 1 so far, but I do get a chance to re-roll those. So you get 5 dice to see what you block. Oh, you're blocking 2, but you get a crit in there as well.
Yeah.
So you might as well add another one for a crit. That's 3. Let's see if I can capitalize and roll all 4 successes on this. I have Agamotto. Let's see what happens. I don't do it. Don't do it. That said, that is Doctor Strange sitting there with, not enough power to heal Hulk, like I was hoping. Vision's up next. I was trying to take care of Vision, but that did not work. Now Vision has all the power to do some stuff. What are you going to do?
He is going to do his
Synthezoid Avenger.
Synthezoid Avenger attack.
I am going to do Hogarth's Hoary Wisdom, which increases his physical defense by 2. Or adds 2 dice to his physical defense. So
That you couldn't add.
I can't add, I don't count critical results, and I can't add dice due to crits either into this. So let's see what you get.
Do some damage here.
That is some good damage. That is 3 with a crit.
Yep.
Okay, let me see what I roll here. I'm blocking 1. Can you take out the Hulk? You cannot yet. So he'll take 2 damage from that. 2 damage. Doing another attack with Vision into the Hulk.
Yep.
Okay.
Guessing I'm gonna do the same attack.
Okay. The Synthezoid Avenger again, because you did have 8 power to do it, so you might as well. So 7 dice.
7 dice.
Yeah. This is why I was hoping to heal the Hulk with Doctor Strange during his last activation, but it did not happen. So let's see what you get this time. You got a crit and hit. Yeah. Let's see what that crit turns into. Nothing. Okay, Hulk. You only have 1 damage left on you. I need both of these to go off. Both of them go off. They do! Oh my gosh, that is awesome. That is awesome. All right, so with Hulk somehow surviving those 2 attacks from Vision, during the cleanup phase of round 3, I jump up 5 plus another 3, so 8 victory points, put me up to 19, and you have 1, so you're going up to 5. But we'll come back with the after action report next. All right, guys, here we are with the after action report. You just saw the match between my defenders and your Avengers. Sean, what was your thoughts on your list and on the match?
That last bit was just basically the Hulk rolling those 2 defense dice was like, that
it was
never
clutch, man.
happened.
No, it was clutch. I needed to do it to keep him on the board, and then he did it, and he had 1 damage left on him, which that was the game changer, and it ended the game because I got all the victory points, taking me up to 19.
Yeah.
But if you dazed Hulk, I had no way to wake him back up because I already used my field dressing on Daredevil. Yeah. But on the flip side as well, I don't think I could have came back from that because Daredevil was already severely hurt, and you probably could have just went after him with Cap and done a bunch of damage. Yeah. Doctor Strange had 3 damage on him, and I had Wong, who was more of a support character in healing. So you would have just picked off Daredevil. You would have picked up all those cosmic cube fragments, and it would have swung the pendulum completely the other way, I think, by the end of it. So, do you have an all-star for your game? Do you think you have a character that's like stood out more than the rest from your team and your squad?
All-star, probably Thor.
Thor? You think Thor did very well? He came in and did a bunch of damage through Hulk into Doctor Strange and stuff like that.
Second one was basically Black Widow. Her being
she just
jumping and then gathering all of them, and then
that scored you the victory points that you had, right? So, which is huge. Though Hulk did knock her out before she was able to score all of them.
I was trying to get away from thing. I was hoping that you wouldn't have
but it was just easy because I saw the damage on her and that, and I was like, it's an easy 2 damage.
Victory. Kill.
Yeah. So, for me, I think Hulk really was the centerpiece. Like the healing from Wong and Strange was fantastic. Sort of countered the damage that was being dealt from the scenario.
I was hoping you would bring Wong a little further out so I could throw someone else into him. Yeah. but after I threw him or Doctor Strange into him, you kept them.
Yeah.
together,
No, I
so
was just
couldn't
like,
do that again.
well, you could throw again, but you'd have to come up, you know what I mean, and get within range. And so where Hulk was just dominating the center of the board, I found. And Daredevil, when I did use the field dressing on him and brought him back, his big Devil's Deliverance
The whip
was
thing.
so good. Like, it was so good.
Eight dice to everyone.
Yeah, man. And like, yes, I did a damage to both Doctor Strange and
Just
Hulk.
one damage.
But it was only one, but compared to the 8 and the pushing
damage?
people and that, it was just,
And
it's
like, literally,
fantastic.
Didn't it like drop a couple?
I think it dropped Nebula. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it dropped.
And it almost dropped Thor. He was down
Thor.
on 1.
But it pushed him back.
Yeah, and I don't know if I dropped Vision or not. I can't
No,
remember.
I
don't think I
no.
either. But it was really good either way. It was fantastic. It was a great ability. So anyhow, Sean, I appreciate the game, man. It was super fun. Guys, if you haven't yet, check out in the description of the video down below. You'll find a Patreon link there to help support the channel. And it allows us to do what we're doing here and bring you guys content. So a little bit helps. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, ignite your hobby.